Hello! Here I am in Whiterun. Got to deliver this message to the Jarl. But, you know, it can't hurt to have a look at it. It'll be in books, won't it? Yes, of course. So what's it called? See, I've got so much crap in here. It seems it's not here. Never mind. Let's go and find the Jarl. Well, I wouldn't need to find him, it's not as if he's lost. He's always in the same place, Dragon's Reach. So off towards Dragon's Reach. Do a bit of building hopping. Here we are.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Great, great. Oh, is there something happening here? They just seem to be randomly standing in front of him. Someone else is using this. I tried to get on the chair.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ufric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other.
Well,
but that day has not come yet.
I'm sorry to say to you it has. You might want to have a look at this.
No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. How many times must I deny him? Well, out with it! I see. Give the papers to my steward. Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ufric were to attack Whiterun...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ufric to face me as a man. Or to declare his intentions.
Don't think that's such a good idea.
He'll do no such thing.
Yeah.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Indeed.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ufric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ufric.
Ufric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ufric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
What?
It seems cowardly.
Exactly.
Was it cowardly then to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Of course he's serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Ah, steel plate. Now that's a solid
Shut
source of
I
armor.
have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ufric Stormcloak. True, he's a dangerous and bloodthirsty man, but he's also a Nord that honors our traditions. Keep your wits about you and you won't be harmed. And then get back here. Because if Ulfric isn't bluffing, I'll need every able body to defend Whiterun. How long have you been in Skyrim? Yes. Give the man my axe. If he returns it to you, it means we have business to settle. If he keeps it, then we are at peace.
That's quite a good way, actually.
Men who understand one another need not waste words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Ulfric will know my meaning.
Yokai.
Good. Good. What? Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment. Now,
Are we
if you
writing
don't
a
mind,
letter, Lord?
I've got to sit... Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
Right. Message to Whiterun. Deliver the axe. Well, it looks like we've got a job to do, it's good. Hopefully this isn't going to be too hard. I mean, I'm worried about going in here, to be honest. I mean, what if they set up loads of defences and I need to fight through them all just to give the guy an axe? What if he just turns around and buries it in my head? Oh, God. Don't know what to do. Right. Got to be strong. Got to be strong. You're strong. You're a killer. Okay. So far so good. There's no one running to kill me. Can I just walk in?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit
Looks
raid.
like I can.
I own Hollifrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
That was very weird, you just popping out of nowhere.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ufric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
These guys are rather serious about what they're doing. I better go and catch him before he runs through to this room.
Yes, make it quick. I'm a busy man. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
I'm guessing he probably shouted someone else down to become Jarl.
My father,
Oh right,
the Great
well.
Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning. At one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Well, I can't stall anymore. I've got to give him the message.
Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this? You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future.
I'll see you there.
Sooner than you think.
Son of a bitch. He does have good ideals, but he is a bastard in the end. Mind you, thinking about Tullius, he's not much of a nicer guy. But I don't think he wants to wage a massive war.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here.
Oh right, nice, nice. I need to get back. Oh, I never noticed there was writing here before. Olaf on Viergin something. Reigned first age 420 to 452. Subdued the something dragon Numinex. Something something the vital after this. Ah, never mind. Can't read it. Right, back to the Jarl then. Return to Whiterun and warn Jarl, Balgruuf the Greater.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold.
Amrin?
Unwalled,
Who the hell are you?
man. Prime
Red
targets
guard?
for those damn dragons.
Right.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
Oh, will you shut up? Just gonna run across all these tables and ruin everything. Run across this table and ruin everything. Ha ha ha.
Sir, I have a...
Take a moment to breathe, soldier.
But, sir...
Breathe.
The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there.
They have catapults.
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart.
Another
as it
wanderer,
is.
here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Shut up, kid!
So, he wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. It's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried about.
If you prefer, I can take my men and leave.
No, of course not. Just don't let me down, Scipius. We'll need to set up water brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it. What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these Stormcloaks are made of.
The men are already gathering at the gates. Move it, soldier. Spread the word. Go, go, go!
Oblivion take them. Every miserable last one of them.
Well, it looks like he already knows what's gonna happen.
You've returned with my axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all.
Well, it's obvious why he's siding with the Empire. He doesn't want to die. We'll ask him anyway.
Mutual advantage. Any
Yeah,
fool
that's
can
what I
see
thought.
that. For centuries, we have benefited from the Empire's protection and prosperous trade with the South. In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil sleep peacefully, knowing their northern border is guarded by the fiercest warriors in all Tamriel.
Right. I'll go back.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
What do you have to say, Mr. Leggett?
The Stormcloaks are here, in force. Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city. Now move it!
I'm moving.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Okay then. Next thing, battle for Whiterun. I'll see you at the front gates.